Doctor, did I just graph with us in the final?
Yeah, it is with you in the final because it also covers one of the CLOs.
So it's coming in the final.
It is coming in the final, surely.
Doctor, we have the data and data structure. Can we solve it in the same way or not?
Better to solve it the way we have solved it in the class. That will be because the teacher, both of the teacher will have the same type of the answer key. So it's very easy. We solved it in the slides. You can see it's very easy done in the slides. So you can follow the slide method.
I know, Doctor, but there is, for me, it's better way to solve it the same way we solve in data structure. So can
Just
we or
see the
not?
slides. Just see the slide is easier.
Okay.
Hmm?
And 30, Doctor, is out of 28.
Yeah, so now there is another question will be about the network services. What type of services network is giving? Like we have the ISP, internet service provider, we have the BSS, basic services, and then we have the NAT, network address translator, why we use network address translator. And then we may ask question about the what is static routing, what is dynamic routing. We may can ask any questions regarding this multiplexing, demultiplexing. Okay, so these are all theory type of questions you should know. You have to answer those. This will be our CLO number 1, which will covering about the network devices, the services. Okay.
السلام عليكم.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Doctor, is this session recorded or not?
No.
Can we
No
start?
recording.
Can we start record it or not?
No, why? Just as a revision. Revision, you can ask me questions regarding anything you want to. Anyone who's interested should. It's a 5 o'clock. Everyone we agreed. So even though if 5 o'clock we record, then no student will be coming. They are not asking any questions, isn't it?
السلام عليكم.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, Dr. Sadiq?
I'm good. I'm really good.
Doctor, I want to ask a question about subnetting. It's come with us in theory, final.
Well, as far as my knowledge is concerned, I do not see that question coming. I cannot see. Actually, when you see this, I am opening the syllabus in front of you. So I'm going to share something with you. I have already talked to you about this final. So let's just share my screen with you.
Doctor, did you say something in the last 10 minutes? Because I just get in.
Yeah, I just was explaining. So let's just let me do one more thing. I'm going to share my screen with you. Just me. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is actually your syllabus. When you see this is
Yes,
actually
yes.
your syllabus. In the syllabus, you can see these are actually things you most probably the teacher. If I'm a student, I will be mostly focusing these things. One is there are how many CLOs are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CLOs. Means the question most probably is going to come from the knowledge. There will be a question in the knowledge what you need to understand in the knowledge. You need to know the computer components. What are the computer components? Like question can be what is router, what is PC, what is server, what is bridge, what is switch. Okay, clearer?
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
And then the services, what services networks we provide. We have suppose different type of services. We have the wireless services, we have the wired services, we have the ISPs, we have the uh, mobile IP, we have lots of means multiplexing, demultiplexing. Clearer? So number of the services what we have already studied fall in this category, what network services are. And then the technology, what technology we are using. Okay, we have GSM technology, a mobile IP technology. We have the multiplexing, means FDM, TDM, CMS, ACD, like CSMA, like these are all technologies, techniques, and services we use. This is actually a very simple, basic first CLO, which is just the knowledge, and this will be a completely theoretical question. And this one is also a theoretical question, number 2, in which you may be asked about the layering architecture, okay, and you may be asked about the protocols, you may be asked about the each layer functionalities. You can be asked about the routing, what is routing, what is switching, what is multiplexing, what is data flow, and what are the medium, means what is coaxial cable, like we have twisted pair, fiber optic. Okay, these all questions will fall into your knowledge. Means these, if you see the knowledge, this is your all question regarding theory. Clearer?
Yeah, doctor.
Yes.
Protocols like what we had in the midterm.
Yeah. Fine.
Yes,
Uh,
doctor.
Now look, remaining CLOs are 3 more. In 3 more, if you are smart, you can understand that if you CLO design, implement, and analyze small scale network, you have already done into your uh, sorry, into your practical. So most probably teacher is not going to ask this because teacher has already covered this CLO. And simulator as also we have covered in our practical. So the next question is going to involve, this is very important question coming. In this, you will be asked different type of algorithm. Algorithm means Dijkstra, uh, means Bellman-Ford. Clearer? So different algorithms, different network types, what type of networks are. In that we can use this delays asking about, because this is a question which asks the skill of the student, not the knowledge of the student. So in this we can ask about these algorithms, how these algorithms are, how these devices are working. And even we can put the question which has some calculations, like I've told you already the question regarding this delay. There are 4 routers, the distance between the routers is this much, the packets traveling speed is this much, and the data length is this much. So according to that, you have to see how much time does it take a data to travel from one router to another router, from another router to another router. Okay, so the question can be like this.
Doctor,
So for
doctor,
yes.
what do you mean by network type?
We have
Network
different type of networks, like we have the ad hoc network, we have the infrastructure network, we have the vehicular ad hoc network. We did talked about. Okay, we talked about the MANET, mobile ad hoc network, and then we also talk about the CDMA, TDMA, FDMA, and then we talked about the services we provide in the networks. So these all fall in the, even the wireless LAN, MAN, all fall in the network types.
Doctor,
Yes.
About Billman Ford, can you give us an exercise or something to practice on it? Or
Okay. The Bellman-Ford question was already given in the slides, and I think I can share one of the person's lecture on the. I can share the link with you in your WhatsApp. Okay, if you see it, it will help you. Is it fine? Is it?
okay, no problem.
Because for me now recording it will be taking time. So I already have someone's recording. It's a good recording, so I will share with you. Even Dr. Gurney also has recorded some. Mr. Muhammad Al Utaibi, he knows the means Dr. Gurney's slide. He has already explained it in Arabic, so it will be quite easy for see it there. So I want everyone to bring your calculators, okay? Because the question last time some students were having this calculation question, so they were a bit confused about the small errors of the calculation. So bring your calculators, use them, and give me the exact answer.
Okay, Doctor.
So, Doctor, we focus in the important things in the course, right?
Yeah, most as if I'm a teacher, I would like to see I am covering this all in my course. Okay.
But
So
you know,
I'm giving
Doctor,
you a
Doctor,
I'm giving you a tip. As a giving you a tip, most probably teachers cover. If you cover these things, means for me 80% you cover the course. Now definitely teacher has not only taught this, teacher has taught you all the syllabus. You understand?
yes.
So for me, if you focus on these components, these services and the technologies, the layering architecture and the core network functionalities, each layer how it is in the layer addressing, routing, and multiplexing, data flow, and means mediums. So you nearly cover 80% of your course. And this one also, different network, comparing network types, protocols, routing algorithms, and network devices.
So, like, Doctor, comparisons and like this.
Yeah, here if you see, this is a question, and if you see in which category it falls in the category of skill. It is falling in the category of skill, means we will be asking you some mind questions that you should use your mind to answer the questions. You understand?
Yes.
If the question is coming from these yellow, it means you might have memorized, asking you what is the difference between one thing and what is the difference between the second thing, what is the comparison. So this comparison and difference all come in this knowledge category.
I understand, Doctor.
Yeah, like we solved this parity bit error issue, where we talked about the even parity, we talked about the odd parity, and then we try to find out where the error is according to the parities. Remember?
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor.
So
Yeah.
these questions will definitely fall in the category of the knowledge and category of skills, because you have to find something by yourself using your skills.
2.3 Doctor, and 3 are practical, isn't it?
Yeah, 2.1 and 2.3 are they fall in the practical. So we have already covered them in our practical.
What about 3? What does it mean, Doctor?
In 2.3, you can see that.
No, I mean 3, Doctor. Values.
Value we don't have any data here. So we
Okay.
don't have any values to give and values to receive. So the CLOs are not covered. So these are the covered CLOs. These and these 5 CLOs we have. 1.1, 1.2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3.
Doctor, if you can recommend a video about the like the question that we had in the midterm, Doctor. I forget what it's called, Doctor. The
Let me know.
calculation. The calculation
Okay.
question.
Okay. I will just check it and I will send you on the WhatsApp. Then you can share with the friends as well.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
No problem. No problem.
Doctor,
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yes.
Regarding for the theory part for the first category, it will be a written question or MCQ and true false or what? kind
No,
of
I don't
question?
think so. There will be some MCQs because no one is using MCQs nowadays. Most probably, it will be written questions. Explain, something like that.
How many of them? Maybe.
Maybe 10, 12.
Okay, thank you.
Doctor, there is no MCQs in the final. Is there multiple choice in the final or not?
No, I don't think so. I don't
What?
think so. There's multiple.
No,
I don't think so.
No true false.
No true false, no MCQs.
Oh, doctor.
I don't want you to lose your marks by just clicking something.
No,
I want you to.
it will give us marks.
Some student complained, sir, that don't give us. So I said, okay, fine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Doctor, what about the Bellman Ford and the Digestra? Both of
Yes,
them are coming? At least
they are important.
one of them,
They are
Doctor.
important. They will come.
Because there is a lot of practical things to do in this course. So we need to focus on maybe 2 or 3 things, not maybe 6.
Yeah, you can focus on this Bell-Manford algorithm. Routing algorithm is asked here. So you can focus on Bell-Manford. You can take any graph. Okay, you try to see the graph that your slides are given, and second graph was given to you in the midterm practical. So you can download any of the graph, or you can just practice, see how this means Bell-Manford or the Digestra, how they are solving the problem. Just the slight difference between. Okay. So this question is one of the important question is going to come because there are less skill questions in this subject. So this question, delay question, where there's a calculation is there, maybe the parity check. So these all question will fall in the category of skill. Okay, and then rest of will be falling in the category of knowledge, asking you what is this difference, this define this.
Doctor,
Okay, what about
Yes.
the IP addressing? Converting the IP into binary and then changing.
I don't think so. But you should practice it because I am just waiting from the female branch feedback. So if they include it, I cannot say no. So you just practice it because we know how to convert it to the IP to binary.
Yeah, but maybe we took one example, not too many like the female branch, I think.
I mean, doctor, you could
Maybe.
you can't realistically say no to the question. There is nothing holding you back.
Sure. I will just, if it is too much asking about that, then I say no, just ask less about this. My students are saying be optimistic, so I tried not to include much. But if
Because-
there is just one small question, so I can say it's okay. This much we also have learned.
Because if there is something, even if we actually took it in class, if we only practiced on it a little bit, we'd still be at a disadvantage compared to them. So even though it's unified, we won't be at equals.
Yes,
because
it's quite easy. Suppose 192. What is the binary of 192?
Yeah, doctor. But female branch, I think they practice more, so we will get a hard question. It's like the midterm.
Why did not you practice?
Because there's no examples that I can know of in the slides. The examples in the slides,
I think we have practiced more this IP addressing subnetting in our practical than the female branch. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, but just like the IP addressing, turning them into a binary, we didn't take that.
Yeah. So
yeah,
do you think that do you get something that is coming from the female branch?
No, but I mean, for example, like the midterm, the calculation part, in the slide, the example were easy. So I don't know how to practice more because there is not many examples in the slide. That's why we got a harder question. I think the average of the
everything. If I ask from the slide, then what is the use of asking the exam? I just go and copy it from there. Abdulaziz, isn't it?
No, but I mean, like the same way. Like for the midterm, I discovered there's a hops jumps and there's router jumps. Unlike the slides, it was just an example of a car traveling to one destination and the other. That's what I'm saying.
It will be like this. It will not be more than this, inshallah.
Study more.
No, inshallah, it will not be more than this. But Fahad has told me, I'm very optimistic. If it is more than that, Abdulaziz, I tell them no. Fahad has told me not to include.
So, Doctor.
Done?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Doctor, is there a surprise question like in the midterm or not?
Surprise question?
Yeah. Something that we haven't seen before. Something we haven't seen, any.
No, I don't think so. It was not even in the midterm. What was the surprise question in the midterm?
No, like the calculation, Doctor, it was a little bit surprising because we haven't seen it, something like that in the...
Why not? Because we did it in the class.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I'll just open the slide for you if you...
Doctor, you mean the car calculation?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's very much same thing. 100% same thing.
I didn't understand.
I just it's instead of the what you call it slides. I just told them that the bits instead of cars, because the question was sent. It was asking about the bits, and from the female branch they ask about the just isn't computer students ask about the packets and bits. Just change the cars into the bits and the caravan into the packet. Simple.
Doctor. But in the slides we use the transmission rate, but in the midterm there is no transmission rate.
Good. It did not ask you. It told you even if something is not asked, it's good. You are blessed.
No, but it's hard to get the answer.
No,
without
look. If I ask you propagation delay, queuing delay, and transmission delay, processing delay, 4 delays, it's a big delays I'm asking you. In the exam midterm, it was only asked about the transmission delay, not the processing delay, not the queuing delay, not the propagation delay will come. Definitely that packets are traveling. So only 2 questions were asked. Transmission delay were asked because the router is taking time. 12 seconds that is processing and transmission delay. And then the queuing delay was not asked because I didn't want to make my students confused how much queuing delay is. So already giving the 12 seconds is the transmission and processing delay. So one delay is given to you. Use that delay. Why you want 2 delays? It will be more difficult, isn't it?
Yes.
The question was very clear. This is the delay taken by the router, and this is the distance. Only one thing what my students miss is that in that the number of the routers were 3 in the midterm. The number of the booths in the practical were 2. So some of the students actually they did not see the router number 3. There are 3 routers. So they actually calculated according to the 2 routers, where they actually missed some marks. So when you are reading a question, read it carefully. It is 3 routers or 2 routers. So this time around, I think it's going to be more visible question.
Okay, doctor. Clear.
Doctor,
Yes.
is there subnetting like what we took in the practical exam?
Well, most probably not. Most probably not. I was just.
Because I
So
don't think we have taken something subnetting in the theory, only in the practical.
yeah. So no, there is a subnetting in the theory as well. In chapter 4. Chapter 4, yes. If I go into your, because I don't have the slides I gave you, but I may have the slides with me. So in chapter 4, where are my slides? Is lecture wise. Okay, maybe here. This was our chapter 4. Here is the subnetting question. Here IP4. So we are in IP4 and IP datagram and IP addressing. Here is the one subnetting question given to you. Okay, this is second subnetting, and here the example of the subnetting given to you, and here the example of CDAR is given to you. IP means classless IP interdomain, and example how we get it is given to you. So this is actually given to you here. Simple.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. You said most
No problem.
probably not come, right?
Most probably, but because when I see the CLO, maybe addressing is there in the CLO. So in the CLO, there is a part
No,
of the addressing also.
no, there is
There
no.
is a part addressing, include the addressing.
Okay.
Okay, could be possible.
Did you write the question, Doctor, or still?
Yeah, I did write questions.
Okay.
So I will not tell you what questions, huh?
Doctor,
Yes.
about RIB example, is there the final? About RIB example, there is like some calculation maybe in chapter 4.
RIB?
Yes.
In chapter 4.
RIB
Yes,
and
yes.
Doctor DHCP, Doctor also.
RIP you're talking about?
Yes, yes, RIP.
Okay. No, I don't think so. There is some RIP question you have already answered in your theory. So here is there is no calculation of RIP given. I'll go back on the RIP. So just I'm going back on the RIP. This you should know the difference between the IP4 and IP6. Then this is our Digestra, and when I go after Digestra, Bell-Medford.
The IP4, Doctor, is it? Do you have to know that more information about it?
Well, you should know what is the difference between IP4 and IP6.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, there is no, I think question asked by Mushari. Mushari, there is no calculation in RIP.
This,
Do you
Doctor.
see? This is not the calculation.
It's something like solving it. I mean.
Yeah, it's just not solving. It's just given to you. Path, what is the path, next path?
It's like explaining.
Yeah, if the question like this comes, I say give me 10 questions. All else are like this. This already solved.
Okay.
You see, it's very easy. Graph is given to you. You have to put the path. If the graph is given to you, these are your routers. Okay, W, X, Y, Z. These are destination network, and A, B, C, D are your routers. So if you are in W, your destination is W. Your router is this A. It also tells you advertising from A. From A. If from A you want to go to D, from A you want to go to D, what is the next router? Okay, what is the next subnet coming to you? So here given to you everything. There is no next hop. It is direct from A and D.
So, Doctor, there is no example like this in the.
Well, I cannot say completely no. For me, I actually covered this RIP. For me, I covered the RIP in my practical, so it will be more than enough for me.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Doctor?
Doctor,
Yes.
if you could go back to the slides of chapter 4 for a second. Yeah, slide 40, 46 and 47.
Maybe the slides I'm having will not be exactly the same you are having. Can you tell me the topic?
The IPv4 and IPv6.
Okay, tunneling.
Yeah, this one, 47. And you said
Okay.
the differences between IPv4 and IPv6, but if you go up one slide, there is also something about the IPv6 header.
Yeah.
Is this
So
different?
I'll just go from here just to what is the motivation? Because IP6, IP4 was 32-bit small, and allocation was actually being less, so we wanted some more data IPs. That's why we came with IP6, because we needed more IP addresses, as one 32-bit IP address is nearly going to be 4 billion IP addresses, and we have more than 4 billion devices in the world, so these IP addresses are going to be less. The first motivation was that we should have a complete allocation for the IP address. Okay. So first thing was allocation. Second thing in additional is it said a header format helps to speed processing forward. So the header of this IP6, okay, is also used to process the speed helping. When you have processing speed faster, definitely your network goes good. And then you have to understand the quality of the services. The header change in the quality of services. So there are certain changes in the header format which actually brings those changes, the processing speed and the quality of the services. So what is actually that? The fixed length 40 bit for the header. So the header now actually not less. It is only 128 bits are there. So the 40 byte is the only for the header. So that's why the headers processing is faster and the quality of services of header is good. So there is no fragmentation allowed. Fragmentation, when you say we were breaking the, if you see our before here example given to us, if you remember this example, where the IP address was broken into the pieces here, this example, the IP address was broken into the pieces. It was called the fragmentations and reassembling. So in this was happening in IP4. So IP6 is not having any fragmentations.
But Doctor, how can it not have fragmentation if it's when it goes through IPv4 routers, it gets segmented?
Yeah, actually, because IPv4 6 routers are also bigger. They have also bigger IP addresses scheme. So once they are traveling through IPv4, then they actually do tunneling. Then they do what? They do tunneling. This is called tunneling here. Tunneling. When IP address 6 carries a payload, means in IPv4 datagram.
Is there a difference between tunneling and fragmentation? Because it's all cutting
No,
up.
fragmentation is different. Tunneling is different. Fragmentation is actually breaking it into the parts. Okay.
And this one is also breaking it into parts.
No. Tunneling is actually zipping it.
Uh-huh.
It's not breaking it into the part.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Doctor,
Yes.
DHCP, Doctor, how question can come about it? Like in slide 34.
Slide 34
Oh,
in this
sorry,
one.
43, yes. DHCP.
This one?
No.
This is
after
very
one.
good scenario. Okay. It's
What
what normally what happens. Whenever you are going into suppose new network, suppose let's consider this server. Okay, this server is suppose let's consider this is a Wi-Fi server. Okay, just for the sake of example. When you bring your laptop into the Wi-Fi, so your laptop do not have an IP address, so your laptop sends a request to the server to give me an IP address. Okay. When you are sending a request, because you do not have IP address, your IP address will be 000.
And the gateway is 000.
Your IP address, first station, where IP address is 000, and your destination MAC address will go, because server wants to know who's talking to me. So server, because this does not have an IP address, it has MAC address. So server receives, and it has also the request port number, and there's not any IP given to it, and transition number is also given.
What
So
about the
once
gateway?
server,
What about the gateway?
there is
The
no
IP?
gateway here.
Okay.
It's there is no router in between. It's direct. Gateway once comes when you go out of your network.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Yes.
So you send request to the server. Server receives the request, and then this is the server's IP address. You can see this is server IP address. Server IP address is this one, 223. 20 means 125. 223.125 is the server IP address, and this is the server's response to this message. And this to whom this is the destination MAC address. Okay, this is this one, server's MAC address. Now server gives you an IP address that is 4, tells you there is an IP address vacant 4, you get it, and this actually you get against transition of this transition, the transition number you have given, and then it server tells whenever you generate any request, whenever you generate a request, that request has a unique ID. Simple.
Okay, but I mean the destination. Why did it change, Doctor?
Because the request was against this unique ID.
Okay. So each time will get more, right?
Yeah, the time is given to you 33,000 seconds. So once you receive it, you accept it. You said acceptance to the router. Okay, you have not still used it. Now you are using this yield IP address which is just given to you. You accept it and you send it to the server. Once server receives your acceptance, then server assigns you the IP address. Now this is going to be your IP address.
What about the next slide, Doctor?
Next slide is about this how, suppose any question is asked, any ISP is getting number of gets one IP address from the bigger. Suppose I gave this example. Suppose STC in Saudi Arabia is a bigger ISP compared to Mobley, Zen, Friendly, Verizon, all. Okay.
Okay, Doctor.
So in that, what happens? Suppose STC has bought a block of IP address. This is the STC bought block of IP address. which is actually 16. Then what is 20? 20, you remember, this is, we have already done, this is our 20 is our network IP address, means this is 32 bits. Out of 32 bits, 20 bits are for the networks and 12 bits are for you. Fine.
Yes, Doctor.
So now you have the 12 bits. You have the 12 bits. You play with 12 bits. How many bits you keep it with you? How many bits you give it to someone else? And how many? So out of these 12 bits, it gives, means how many bits? It keeps for the network 23, means 9 bits are given to this organization using one subnet 16. 9 bits are given to this organization using subnet 18. 9 bits are given to this organization using. Now it can play out with the subnets, gives these 9 bits to all. Clearer? So
Yes,
maybe
Doctor.
now STC gives this bits to the means Mobily, this to Zen, this to Verizon, this to Friends. This is how this ISP actually allocate the portion of IP address to other subnets, other IP addresses, internet service providers, ISPs.
Thank you, Doctor.
Doctor, I
You're
have
welcome.
I have a small question. From what
Yeah.
you've seen of the final,
What?
from what you've seen in the final, from what you know, what is the distribution of grades between before and after the midterm?
What do you mean by distribution?
So is there like more questions from after the midterm or before the midterm?
Actually, again, I will give you the same answer here. It's this is the CLO. We will actually mostly see the CLO because the final, this is the instruction given to the teachers that in the final you should cover this, at least this should be covered. You understand? These topics should be covered in the final.
Yes, doctor. It is. That's how the CLO is. But still, when an instructor is making questions, they're usually a larger focus on parts over the others. So we want to know, like, is it
Actually,
before
before it was like this. Before it was like this, Fahad, that the teacher used to say 30% from the net midterm and 40% from the this one. This is actually not working nowadays since this NCAA and ABIT recommendations have come. They actually, the teacher who's saying 30% and 20%, I don't think so is honest, because every teacher has to focus this. I'm very honestly telling you, every teacher has to focus this in the final. Yes, if one teacher cannot cover these topics in the finals, then he can say I covered this one from the mid, and that is, they say this is not recommended.
but give us an approximation, doctor. شوية. Approximation.
Look, I'm giving you very good approximation. Very good approximation. This is CLO1 and this is CLO2. Clearer?
شوية دكتور يعني.
Yeah, just see what I'm saying. Maybe because this is the skill, it may cover. Suppose you have the question paper of 40 marks. Suppose, let's take example, or 50 marks you have question paper. Okay?
What
You get me, Fahad?
Okay.
50 marks question paper you have. So mostly what happens, the teacher most probably 30 marks will give to this, 20 marks will give to this. If it is 30 marks, maybe 17 18 marks given to the skills, 12 or 14 marks given to the knowledge.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a questions about shortcuts?
No, what is shortcut? What do you mean? I'm not asking a word.
No,
MS
no.
Word.
Like in the quiz, you say what like CDR mean? What like this?
Yeah, means it stands for. Normally, we don't ask this question. Normally, if there is one or two, maybe in the knowledge they lie. Maybe the teacher is asking you what is suppose ISP do. You should know what is ISP, Internet Service Provider. Or they may ask you what this Internet Engineering Task Force do. IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force. So you should know this is Internet Engineering Task Force. So what does it do? This is the network body which assigns IP addresses to the means ISPs to different places. So this is engineering task force of the internet. They handle the internet tasks. Simple.
Also in the class, you said there is a question about if you change your Wi-Fi, the IP address will for the phone will change. Is it coming this or not, Doctor?
Again, can you repeat this question?
In the class, you said the question is you said it's coming in the final. If you change the
I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said if you change your Wi-Fi, the IP address will be changed. And also you said yes, please.
Yeah, it was in the practical. So in the practical, we did not ask this question. So most probably not.
Okay.
So you have 5 minutes more. Any questions, you?
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome. I have only simple one suggestion for you. Take it easy, okay? Sometimes all things you have done, even in the practical, all things you have done in the practical. There was nothing new asked in the practical. So sometimes it happens, the teacher do ask not exactly what they have taught. They ask something, they want to see the skill of the student. We call it harping on the string. It's not like the student should be just memorizing. We want the student to understand that. So the question can be the same, but could be a different nature. So there's nothing new. It's same question, but it comes with a different way. So when you see it, just to read it again. When you are confused in a question, read it again, then you will understand. You understand?
Yes, Doctor. Doctor,
Okay.
Yes, Doctor.
You are optimistic, right? You said you are optimistic about the exam, right?
Yeah, I am. Inshallah, you will score good. I am always very lenient in the final, but you try best, okay?
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Doctor?
Allah bless you all. Yes.
Now we are on the end of the course. Any small hint for the final? Just a small hint.
Final is very easy.
Another hint. Oh, okay, Doctor.
Final is not going to be that easy.
Okay, thank you.
Easy or not easy, Doctor?
Yeah. So don't take it as easy. Prepare yourself for the hard. Inshallah, you will find it easy. If you take it easy, you may find it difficult. Thank you very much for being with me. See you inshallah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.